programme is about first-time leadership. I'm at Britannia Royal Naval College in Dartmouth, and here young officer cadets are leading for the very first time, and it can be quite a daunting experience. In this programme, I'm going to be interviewing a number of experts in the field of leadership, and then going to the Lake District, to a leadership development centre, to talk in detail about all aspects of first-time leadership. What would you feel are the biggest challenges of first-time leadership?
Credibility and experience, and you have to get over that. You have to build your experience. I think you have to be self-effacing in some of this and learn from those who know more than you, show that you're learning and show that you can apply it.
And what do you do when people challenge your authority?
If it's a real challenge of authority, you know, we have the authority in the Navy to do something about that. Yeah. But actually, I think your personal credibility, again, is very important here.
I think the biggest challenge is actually taking the responsibility and realising that you really are the one that is going to be calling the shots and making the decisions. That's a big onus on somebody, and generally that's going to happen to somebody whenever they're younger as well. You know, what age am I and what age are they? So, you know, you've got to get your head around that and accept your own position in the world and think, I'm going to take charge.
What are the biggest challenges of first-time leadership?
Some of it is simply believing that one's in that position at all and holding on to it. And for many people, there's a shift in identity. People who've seen themselves perhaps as an engineer or a filmmaker or an artist, and then find that rather a lot of their time is being taken up with other people's problems. And it can take a while to realise, no, actually that is now my job, or a large part of it.
Obviously it's scary because it's the first time you've been a leader, so you're entering new water, if you like. I think preparation is terribly important, and that is to assess the people you respect as leaders and remember those qualities and build up some sort of golden rules for yourself. And then you learn on the job. But the main thing is to get your team on side with you.
I think some people kind of get into their first leadership experience without even realising, you know, it just kind of happens around them, and they realise after the event that actually they were leading. So in that sense, it doesn't feel any different to normal. But then once you've kind of got a bit of an appetite for it and you voluntarily step into your first leadership position and you know you're doing it, well then I think that can be, you know, it's a very brave decision, there's a lot of adrenaline rushing, and it's quite an experience for people, it's quite a rush.
Quite exciting then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Olivia, you've been both a leader yourself, but also you work with leadership development with a lot of people who are experienced leadership roles for the first time. What do you feel you know, it's like to be leading for the first time?
I think it's quite scary. I think you're not even aware, as David was saying, that you're doing it, because you don't go out to lead, you go out to do whatever it is that you're going out to do. I think if you take it from a perspective of you're here to serve, then you forget all about yourself. It doesn't become your ego being tied into it. If you're concerned with how people look at you and how you're going to be judged and how you're going to get their approval, then it can be very scary indeed.
All right. What's it like leading for the first time? Be gentle with me, it's my first time. Inspector of Taxes. That's lovely, thank you very much, Roy. I mean, I do feel that, you know, that there is that feeling of wanting your people to be gentle with you, but sometimes the reality is, you know, your people don't care that you're leading for the first time. You're the leader, you're the guy that they look up to. Sometimes it can be a bit rough.